The big question, will he or won't he be fit for tomorrow night's clash? He's already convinced the doctors. Tomorrow his manager will decide if he makes it. But another major injury worry has been simmering on the sidelines. Bad news for those who had dreams of Sutton, Hartson and Lawson providing a force to be reckoned with up front.
Chris Sutton has a groin problem at the moment, and it's giving us a bit of concern. But we'll see how he is tomorrow, and obviously see how Henrik is, and we'll make our way accordingly. Whatever way it comes. If you're asking me, will John Hartson play? Unless he takes ill in the course of the week or tonight, he'll definitely play.
O'Neill is well aware that he needs to field his best squad possible when dealing with a club like Liverpool.
This is a major test for us, absolutely. I mean, Liverpool are top class, and rightly hold a very prestigious position down in the English League. They are a quality side, one of the best in Europe.
The stage has been set here at Celtic Park with all the main players standing by in the hope of being included and then producing that perfect performance. But Liverpool have never been shy to rise to the occasion of a good drama. The protagonists have now travelled north, watched closely by Kerdinitsan.
Welcome to Glasgow, Gerard. Are you confident about the tie? Walk on with a difference. If this afternoon was anything to go by, Liverpool really will be doing all their talking on the pitch.
We're all looking forward to it, Stephen. Yeah. The players looking forward to it? Yep.
Every fit Liverpool player has travelled though, and there's plenty of respect for Celtic.
I rate Celtic a very good team, very good club. They actually, I think the two teams should have met in Champions League group stage. Both we were very unlucky, and against Basel at different stages.
A word perhaps from Africa's Player of the Year. El Hadji, are you looking forward to the game?
I don't speak English, I speak French.
Well, his teammate Michael Owen's the main danger man, and he may after all be partnered by Emil Heskey. Emil, you going to be fit for the game?
Don't know, we'll see.
Whatever their thoughts about this huge game tomorrow, Liverpool were keeping themselves to themselves here at Glasgow Airport. Next stop, the team hotel. Then it's Celtic Park, where we do expect them to be a bit more talkative.
I've never played here before, so it's my first time. But what I've heard that Celtic fans are great fans, and the atmosphere will be quite hot tomorrow. But here, one thing is sure, that nobody is walking alone tomorrow.
Celtic know just how hard the tie will be as Liverpool beat Auxerre home and away.
Never walk alone means as much to Celtic as it does to Liverpool. And it seemed to stir the players too. Just seconds after kick-off, John Hartson came close, hitting the bar. If that was a warning, Liverpool weren't listening. Minutes later, they were punished by Henrik Larsson, making his comeback after breaking his jaw last month. It was his 35th goal this season. By contrast, Emil Heskey's equaliser 14 minutes later was only his 9th, but as an away goal, it was no less important. The second half, although less frenetic, had its moments. Hartson and Larsson combined, but this time Jerzy Dudek was prepared. At the other end, Michael Owen tried to equal Ian Rush's European goal-scoring record. But all the excitement on the pitch was overshadowed by El Hadj Diouf, who appeared to spit at the Celtic fans. His boss was unimpressed.
The player has apologised for his reaction, and he realised that his behaviour was totally inappropriate. Whatever the provocation, he should not have responded in the way he did.
With this quarter-final neatly poised at 1-1, there were plenty more worthy moments to take from this first encounter. Katie Booth,
home from Glasgow, they could hardly have imagined the fuss triggered by El Hadji Diouf. The Anfield players were ushered onto a coach straight from their aircraft and avoided the terminal building. Diouf's actions though were condemned at north and south of the border. This was the moment which saw the £10 million Senegalese striker become the subject of an investigation by UEFA and have to face the prospect of criminal charges. Liverpool have already fined him 2 weeks' wages, which will be donated to a charity of Celtic's choice. Among those launching an attack on the player, Liverpool European Cup legend Alan Kennedy.
It was uncalled for. It was an instant reaction from the player. He obviously fallen at the crowd, and the crowd were helping him back up in some way, and maybe a slap on the head, but shouldn't have done it. absolutely wrong to do it, and he'll be punished, I think, severely for that. Whether he misses the return leg, we'll have to wait and see.
Sports Scene cameras watched the action and reaction in a Liverpool city centre pub. The Liverpool fans concurred with Kennedy, but first they had to endure the agony as Henrik Larsson put Celtic ahead. That goal and Celtic's early dominance silenced the stay-at-home support, but it was a different story when Emil Heskey equalised later in the first half. And not one supporter tried to defend Juve's actions.
I was disgusted with him at the end. I thought it was bad. It was a disgrace. He's still a Liverpool player, but he shouldn't have done it. It's Celtic. Yeah. Same here. Anyone who spits at another opponent, it is a disgrace. It's totally. You don't spit at another opponent. I condone exactly what you've done. You shouldn't have never spat as a fan. But at the end of the day, you know, they'll receive exactly what we've had in Celtic.
So that's going to be a party.
Exactly.
The Liverpool club, its supporters and its ex-players are determined that the Juve incident should not overshadow Celtic's visit here on Thursday. The relationship between the clubs and the cities goes back a long way. What kind of welcome will the Celtic fans get next week?
A good welcome. Massive.
A wonderful welcome because we love them till it's kick-off.
And of course the name Lennon means a lot to a lot of people in both cities.
My debut for Liverpool, and not many people know that, was against Celtic in Jock Stein's testimonial back in 1978. And I witnessed the atmosphere of the jungle and what it was like to play for Celtic, and it was just a great occasion, and the fans were absolutely fantastic. Maybe that's where they get the rapport from.
What lies ahead for Celtic and Liverpool would hopefully be an appearance in a final. Just what is it like to go through what you've been through in European finals?
I've played in 2 European finals in '81 and '84. It was a great competition, it really was, and it was a home and away basis, exactly what the UEFA Cup is at the moment. Generally speaking, I think Liverpool have enough to win this competition, and I think if Liverpool don't win the competition and Celtic go through, Celtic will win the competition.
The Liverbirds and the Beatles, Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields and Naughty Ash, the Mersey and its tunnel, Aintree and its Diddy Men, the Cop and the Cavern. There's a sense of passion and history about this town, and the Celtic fans are going to make it a home.
It's party time in Liverpool tonight, and even the local police are invited. The Cavern's heard plenty of singing in its time. Today the anthems are Celtic songs. Plenty of camaraderie too. And the official supporters groups even came together to celebrate a special relationship.
They're a credit to the club and a credit to Scotland. We just wish all supporters were like them. The rapport's superb, and you know, when we're looking at the results in Scotland, we're always looking for Celtic results, and we certainly hope that you know that they catch Rangers and win the league again this season up there.
It's quite a tribute, Peter. I guess what we're all hoping is that Celtic fans are indeed good ambassadors for a game that's live across the nation.
Very much so. We just dispute the fact that the outsung was last week, and it was so one-sided, as my friend here, my colleague here would suggest. I think it'll be a very hard game.
Difficult to tell who's in the driving seat for the game tonight, especially if you've played for both Liverpool and Celtic.
I've always supported Celtic as a boy, so I think go back to your roots, and I think my heartstrings will be pulling for Celtic tonight.
So in your heart of hearts, can Celtic do it?
I think so. I think I've had this feeling even before the first leg. I think they've got something. I don't know what it is, but I do feel as if they've got a great chance of going through.
The Manchester United manager was at Hampden to open a new sports clinic today, but wouldn't be drawn on an Anfield winner.
Obviously Celtic need to score. It's very difficult to score against Liverpool. I'm going there tonight, and a very close game. Won't be anything in it. Very, very close.
The 4 European Cups proudly on display in the club's museum are an impressive reminder of Liverpool's status in the game. But this is what it's all about tonight, the UEFA Cup. Liverpool have already won it 3 times. Celtic are going for their first ever place in the semi-finals.
So we've heard a little bit about the atmosphere and about the fans. You can hear some of them in the background already, and some of the Celtic squad are out looking at the pitch. But I'm joined now by former Republic of Ireland and ex-Liverpool as well, Mark Lawrenson. Mark, the game itself, it's set up to be a real crunch match, a real treat. What could we expect?
Well, I think the great thing from Liverpool's point of view, Alison, is they've got an away goal. And if you watch them week in, week out, they are a counter-attacking team. So they can afford to sit back tonight and wait for Celtic to come onto them. I've just spoke to Martin O'Neill as well in the tunnel, and he's just saying that Celtic are going to go for it. So I would hope from a spectacle, from that point of view, if Celtic get a goal, and then it's all bets off for everybody, I would suggest.
If Liverpool, though, have got to sit back, are they going to change the way they play? Can they afford to do that?
Well, that's the way they play. They love teams that come onto them. You know, you witness when they beat Manchester United in the Worthington Cup. United come onto you, Celtic come onto you as a team. It's the way they play. Liverpool like that. And because they've got the away goal, what happens then? They get a bit more room in which to play, which suits them, and obviously suits somebody like Michael Owen.
What about Celtic? Would you fancy them to score what you've seen of them?
Oh, I'd have a bet on Celtic to score. I think it's very, very rare, whoever they play Celtic, that they don't score. And they'll create chances against Liverpool. As good as Liverpool are at the back, I mean, Celtic will have chances tonight.
What about Larson? He wasn't quite 100% fit, still managed to get the goal at Celtic Park.
He's a phenomenon, isn't he? And everyone who says he can't play in England is talking absolute rubbish. The fella's an absolute star. He looks like he's going to score in every game. Obviously, he needed those couple of games to get back, get his fitness back, get his sharpness and his edge. Liverpool got Michael Owen. Celtic got Henrik Larsson.
What's your prediction then? What do you think will happen?
I think Liverpool will sneak through, and I think it will be a sneak through.
Sneak through. Mark, thank you very much indeed for joining us.